Okay, guys, so we're going to jump into this dilemma.
All right.
And the title is, am I the asshole for taking a job that conflicted with my best friend's wedding after he refused to compromise on unreasonable demands? So, my best friend got engaged about a year ago and asked me to be a groomsman. I said yes immediately because that's what you do. We've known each other since we were like in middle school, and I was genuinely excited.
Middle school, is he American or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then planning started and it got weird. His fiance, who I've never been super close with, started making all these demands about what groomsmen needed to do. Custom shirts, specific haircuts, mandatory bachelor party at her chosen location, contribution to things I never agreed to.
The haircut one killed me.
Yeah, y'all can have your stag at the church.
What's it? What we have to have skin fade and everything. I've got my long locks and that.
Exactly. Crazy.
All of that's got to go.
It was getting expensive and honestly kind of controlling. I mentioned to my friend that some of the stuff seemed excessive. Like, I get wanting your wedding to look nice, but just requiring specific haircuts felt over the line.
I agree.
Bruh. He just said, it's not that big a deal, come on, and shut down the conversation. That's when I kind of started pulling back emotionally from the whole thing. Fast forward to about 3 months before the wedding, I got a new job offer that required me to relocate for like 2 weeks of training right before the wedding. I told him immediately, I said I'd try to reschedule it or work something out. He lost it. Started saying that I was abandoning him and that real friends would just turn down the job. I reminded him.
In this economy.
For your one day, for your 6 hours of whatever. Like, wow. Mad.
Boy. I reminded him that I actually need to actually have a career and that I was still going to be there for the wedding.
So he's actually still going to be there for the wedding?
Yeah, he's still be there for the wedding, but it was just a couple of two weeks before like the wedding.
All right.
Here's the thing though, I could have tried harder to reschedule.
I didn't want to.
Deep down, he knew he could.
I didn't really push back with my new employer because honestly, I was kind of over the whole wedding stress at that point, and I think I subconsciously wanted it out.
Fair.
His fiance apparently told him it was suspicious timing and that I was being selfish. My friend basically told me I was either fully committed or not committed at all. I ended up keeping the job training and going, but I told him that I'd only make it back the day before the wedding. That meant I couldn't go to the rehearsal dinner or the bachelor party. He said that was unacceptable and that if I couldn't be there for everything, then I shouldn't be in the wedding at all. So I got dropped as a groomsman like a week before the wedding.
A week.
A week before the wedding.
Chopped.
Boy.
I know. Sorry. I was upset, but also kind of relieved, which tells me something about how I was feeling about the whole thing. Now, a few months later, he's still mad at me. He says I chose a job over my best friend. I say he chose his fiance's demands over our friendship. My other friends are split. Some say I should turn down the job. Others say the wedding demands were unreasonable and he was being controlling about it. The thing is, I probably could have handled it better. I could have just been more honest about feeling uncomfortable instead of just pulling back. But he also could have been more flexible and reasonable about what he was asking of me. So, am I the asshole in this situation? What do you guys think?
I feel like me and Sharon are sharing. We definitely feel the same.
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously introspective. Like, he's definitely done, like, he's looked
Yeah.
at both sides.
Yeah.
Acknowledged that he probably could have done more. But also acknowledge that these demands are unreasonable, man. And at the end of the day, like, if my best friend couldn't appreciate, I know it's a wedding day, but I'm not being funny. Like, it's one day. This career could be something that changes my life forever. Obviously, I don't know. In short, no, I don't think he's an asshole. I don't think he's an asshole. And it clearly does sound like whatever he had some reservations about how controlling the situation was. So he may have subconsciously or consciously like almost sabotaged that.
Yeah.
So he can just be removed from the situation.
Yeah.
Listen, I would have taken a job, man. I can't lie. I would have taken a job. But he still attended the wedding, right?
Yeah, the actual day, but just not the rehearsal dinner or the bachelor party.
I mean, again, he could have like. There's when you start a new job, there's ways you get around certain things like trainings. You can say, "Oh, I've got certain
already have a
commitments."
pre,
and you can. So he could have.
Yeah.
Obviously, he could have made more of an effort there.
Yeah.
That's where you have to hold him accountable. But as he said, he acknowledges that, and he thought clearly deep down that it was a bit it's a bit much, isn't it? It's a bit much.
What do you guys think?
I'm of the same opinion. I don't really understand how you can tell somebody to pass up a job.
Yeah.
A job.
Your best friend.
Nah, that's kind of crazy. Like, I don't even think they're best friends.
Can't be.
Are they?
Can't be.
Well, that's what they said.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
They're best friends. Yeah, passing up a job I think is kind of crazy. But I think also what you said is true. And like we all are employed. So like we know that like if you take on a new job and you have a prearranged agreement, like they not have to honor it, but like 99% of the time they will honor it.
Yeah.
So I think knowing that and knowing that you've probably been like, I'll see what I can do. And it's like, oh, we've probably already been having like, we've been butting heads a bit. That's what it's sounding like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like we should normalize saying no. Like if you don't want to be a groomsman or you don't want to be a bridesmaid, or if somebody has like, because at the end of the day, I agree that like her demands are kind of crazy. Like how are you telling everyone to have a specific haircut? Like I think that's a bit mad. But at the same time, I'm like, like
a lot of money.
But at the same time, I'm just like, okay, well, that is their day. And if I can't do what they want to do, then let me just bow out. Like I don't need to fight you on this. I would just have to be like, I'm so sorry. I've been growing my locks for 55 years.
Yeah.
I ain't cutting them. So let me go and sit in the congregation. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't want to ruin your pictures. Like I'll still support you where I can, but I can't meet your demands. And like I feel like we should normalize I know it's easier said than done, but I think we should normalize having those conversations. But like you said, he is introspective, and you know, I think now it seems like you've kind of almost ruined your friendship over this, when I think communication could have been had earlier and more transparently, and now it's I don't know how you guys will resolve this, because it seems like the two of you are
the fact
at
that he
odds.
keeps bringing it back up now.
Yeah, and it's like, shouldn't you be like,
move on by now?
do you know what I mean? Like, shouldn't you be on your honeymoon or something? Like, why are you still thinking about me?
For real.
One thing I will say though is that I do think when it comes to like groomsmen and bridesmaids, of the weddings I have seen, the labor is uneven. Like the girls will arrive like days before the wedding, like, and they would have booked it off for time, and they'll arrive days before the wedding to be there and support their friend who's getting married. Groomsmen arriving, I don't even know if this will stay in.
You thought you were getting this content for free in this recession? Oh, no. To watch the full episode, make sure you sign up with the link below.